This is Serbia, and these blue marks represent just some of the contaminated sites within its borders. There are more than 700 of them, and they are most often found within and around old industrial zones that have been deteriorating and slowly but surely releasing toxic chemical residue into the ground. So what can be done to improve the situation? First and foremost, taking care of the soil is vital to human and environmental health, because the contamination of soil and land has quite devastating consequences. In the Agenda 2030, 7 Sustainable Development Goals have targets that not only address but also highlight the importance of soil. More specifically, SDG Target 15.3 has the objective of combating desertification, restoring degraded land and soil, and striving to achieve a land degradation-neutral world by 2030. A commitment of all. With all of this in mind, forces were joined, and the project, funded by the Global Environment Facility and Italian Ministry of Environment, Land and Sea, was launched in Novi Sad and Belgrade. It all started with a desk study, which consisted of collecting data from available public records, resulting in the development of comprehensive fact sheets. Site visits provided enough data to prepare and present the comprehensive sampling plans that laid out the next phase of the project. The sampling missions. 32 contaminated sites were visited, and soil, water, and sediment samples were taken to be analyzed in 3 laboratories. All of this was made possible due to necessary protective equipment, laboratory analytical instruments, and a server storage system for the cadastre provided by the Italian ministry. So, what came out of all of this? Well, a list of high-priority sites for remediation and rulebook for identification of contaminated sites were prepared. The cadastre application allows submission of and access to relevant data using an interactive map. In addition, a methodology for preliminary risk assessment was created and applied for 32 sites. Plus, a manual was developed, staff trained, and environmental agency's accreditation certificate expanded. 2 site characterization plans were developed to instruct on detailed investigation and subsequent remediation. The project also enabled the testing of trade-off measures at 2 pilot sites. The intervention included the collection and removal of deposited waste, degraded surface layer of soil, greening of the area, and planting of a protective buffer strip. A number of workshops and trainings were held, strengthening the cross-sectoral coordination and contributing to informed decision-making. The capacities of local authorities were also increased through regional trainings in 2018. The project's performance was demonstrated at numerous conferences and events across Serbia, Europe, and even Brazil. Particular attention was dedicated to awareness-raising activities and to fostering national soil partnership. Along with all of these activities, various publications were issued, and the national webpage on land degradation and sustainable land management was developed. Overall, this was one success story that has laid a solid foundation for Serbia's efforts to preserve precious soil resources and step up environmental action in the time to come.